right, let's see if these work. Shut up. I can bat my eyeballs and look amazing at the same exact time. It's easily been 25 years since I've seen you guys. What the heck is going on? I swear, I closed my eyes pregnant and woke up with an 8-month-old. Time literally means nothing anymore. I mean, obviously it does, but it seems like it doesn't. It doesn't care. It just does its own thing. It just goes about its life and I have to chase after time. That's how I feel. I feel like the one thing that's very consistent in my life is my coffee. Side note, you guys don't know this, but I got my brows microbladed, I think a little bit shortly after I launched Makeup or Murder. And I loved them at first because I have very little brow hairs. I was told that they would fade, they'd completely go away. Now they're just a gray blob. I literally just shaved off my brows and I still have brows. So lately I have been covering them with concealer and I will show you that very, very soon. This is hyaluronic acid by The Ordinary and I've been using this all the time for my face. It is very nice. So I usually just go in with one pump and let it soak into my skin. So I changed my makeup routine shortly after. I think what I did is I did the Shark series. I did actually Prince Charming. And all I did was I put powder on my face and then I contoured and then I put more powder on my face and it looked as though I had foundation, but it was thinner, not cakey. You didn't see my pores. It actually blurred my pores. And overall, like I did not look like thick. My skin didn't look thick. It was crazy. So after that, completely changed my routine. It was like an eye-opener for me. All I did was do a stupid character and it turned into an actual makeup routine. So now that I have primed my face, I'm gonna go in with this blush stick by ColourPop. I'm gonna take my brush and I'm just gonna tap it. I don't want to just go directly on my face with this thing because too much product. That's what I used to do. I'm just gonna take my brush and I'm gonna push my hairs back and I'm gonna stamp it on just like that. You want your blush placement like right on your cheekbone, your high cheekbone. You also want it a little bit above right up in here because if it just stops right there, it looks so weird. So you want it to kind of naturally come up into your forehead a little bit. Then I put a little bit on my chin. I know, crazy, but it all ties together. If you just have pink right here, your face looks longer. So I will be adding blush to my nose as well, but I'm gonna wait for that. My nose is always running. So if I can do that later, I'm gonna do it. All I'm gonna do is just lightly tap. I am not taking the brush and dragging it. What that's gonna do is gonna create a patchy mess. This is a cream product. It's so easy if you just tap it out. Since my brows are a new process, I completely forgot. I am just blocking out my brows with a little bit of concealer. And I'm taking my Crime Scene sponge by Makeup or Murder. This little guy is a very tiny sponge with a flat edge and a pointy little spike at the top for little detailed areas, exactly like this. So my next step in my makeup routine is I do not cover my dark circles. It starts to look cakey, it looks gray, it looks green, it looks black, it looks like I have a black eye. I can't stand it. So what I'm going to do is reverse contour. You see where my nose is right now. Obviously I have like more of a dark side on this side, a little bit light on this side, but what you see is you can see how like my nose looks darker right here. This is the shadow of your face that's going to make your nose look wider. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reverse contour to make my nose look snatched, but also helping my dark circles. You'll see. You see where my dark circles start? Like it literally starts right into the corner. I'm not gonna touch the corner of my eye. I'm literally touching the ending part of where my nose like slopes off. And then I'm just gonna drag this down. And then I'm gonna put a little bit right here and then a little bit right here. I'm gonna drag this down just a teensy. I'm gonna also put it right here. These concealers are by Fenty Beauty. I'm going to just put a little bit right here. Just going to tap it out. I'm going to take the sponge and blend it out. I'm gonna tap over it. And you can see if I slightly go into my dark circled areas, you can see where it starts to look gray. I will be taking a blurring powder, covering that up. I have come to the realization that my dark circles are beautiful and I should love them. So now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go in with a blurring powder. Now I've had this thing for many years, do not come at me. This is a Makeup or Murder's original fingerprint powder. If you were a fan in the very beginning, you recognize this thing. I've been using it forever. I took it off the website because I only had 6 shades. Like, I legit had only 6 shades on the website. You can find blurring powders at Ulta, literally anywhere. I'm gonna take the little tiny sponge and I'm going to tap it on right here. It's as if I don't even have dark circles, and I put very little product on my face. And now when I go outside, I'm not gonna have crusty underbags. So then I just go around with this sponge. I am gonna take this Benefit. I've had this for a very long time too. It's the Hoola Caramel Benefit Bronzer. And I have been taking a very tiny brush that's curved like this, and I'm tapping it into this product inside here. And then I press it in, and then I just lightly go around. I'm also bringing it around here and then contouring underneath. You see that fade? Always put a little bit of powder right in between here, and then you go to put in your contour, and it helps it blend so much easier. I need to contour this nose. Watch me literally shapeshift this thing. First, I'm getting ahead of myself. Take an angled brush. All you need is an angled brush just like this, and this will contour your entire nose. So you take a little bit of powder and you, just like what you did underneath here, very similar. So taking that bronzer and I'm going to put it underneath my nose right here. That's gonna help cast a shadow, making it look more lifted. I'm also going to put a little bit of contour right here as well. Now, with a little bit of blush, I've had this thing forever too, and I just love this shade. It's rosy and nude at the same time, so it's not too like red. And I've already hit pan. I think this is the very first thing in my life that I've hit pan on this much. Besides, like when I was younger, of course, when I was younger, I had makeup and I used the hell out of it until it was pretty much all gone, and then live without it because I couldn't afford to buy more. I also like to contour right up here. It gives more definition to your face. I'm gonna add a little bit more contour to my chin. I don't want my chin to look too long like the crimson chin. What I also like to do is I like to take this contour brush for my nose underneath my lip, just kind of give myself a little definition. You see that point? I'm gonna tap it with the bronzer and I'm going to flick it upward into the corners of my mouth. Do you see the difference? You see? I love it. Okay, so I think I'm ready to do my brows. I'm gonna go in with this eyeliner pen. You guys be honest with me. I feel like it suits my face. I love it. And I just smudge out this ends, if it allows me to. Oh, it's doing it. I'm gonna put a dot right here and here and here. Love it. So I didn't prime at all, but I just tapped on a little bit of orange neon pigment in the corner of my eyes. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put on some lashes. These ones are actually from Amazon. Much smaller than what the average size lashes are, as you can tell. They don't wrap around the entire plastic part. These are literally meant for the corners of your eyes. All I do is I tap on my SGF lash glue by Makeup a Murder. I let it get a little tacky. How you know if it gets tacky is when it dries clear. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of mascara. I'm very excited about these lashes. I haven't tried them on yet. As you can tell, they're all brand new. I'm not going straight in like this. I'm lifting it up and putting it on the corner of my eye like that, and then pushing it upwards so it's like this on my eyeball. And then I will push it down by putting it on the ends of your eyes and not the corners of your eyes. When you blink, it feels natural. You don't have something stabbing you in the freaking eye. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy today. I have a song stuck in my head by Miss Rachel because we watch a lot of Miss Rachel over here. All right, so all you freaking need is a clear primer, some glitter highlights. These are by Makeup a Murder, my babies. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just going to tap this on the back of my hand like this. I'm gonna thin it out so I can take my hand and just go like this. And I'm going to just tap it around. It's not gonna mess up your makeup. It will actually give you a glow. I'm gonna do the same exact thing over here. I'm gonna get up into my brow area. I'm also gonna take it on the bridge of my nose and on the tip of my nose. I will also put it on my chin. Yes, highlight your chin, you will love it. If you have extra, just tap it back into your cheeks. So you're gonna pick your favorite poison highlight. I really love Subtle Hint. It's gonna give you a pink glow, but I want a pink to nudish glow. Something that's also gonna complement the orange in my eyes. I'm actually gonna go up with Lighten Up. This one is the pink to gold shade. You can kind of tell from the cork. So I'm just gonna take off the cork. This is my fan brush by Makeup a Murder. This is perfect for quickly highlighting above the brows, on the cheekbones, the chin, literally everywhere. I'm gonna stick my brush inside and kind of tap alongside it so you don't get too much product out. And then I am just going to tap it on. Your face will literally look like glass. I'm not kidding you. And when you move, you don't have this weird cast, like white shadow or gray shadow. It's literally just disappears. Every time I just don't use these, I get mad at myself the next time I use these because I'm like, why? Like, you're just being lazy. I know that it's an extra step because you have to prime, but you literally get the best results ever. If you have a loose glitter that's very ultra fine, do it, use it, and freaking put it on your face. Oh my God. I literally look like a disco ball. I'm gonna do my signature lips because a lot of people ask me when I leave the house though. I'm just gonna put on lip gloss because I'm the type of person that just cannot stand things on my lips. We're going to use an eyeliner pen. I have been using an eyeliner pen for my lips for a while now because I feel like it looks sharper. So now all I need to do is go around it with a black eyeliner. Okay, so now that I have my clean outline, I'm not going outside the lines. Take a white concealer into the center. And I'm going to blend it out. So I'm gonna take my little cork and my brush. I'm gonna tap the cork and tap it into my lips. Can go over with the black again to help revive it, and then a clear gloss. My little one is waking up, so I need to finish this up. I literally don't know about you guys, but the messy hair Teresa is giving me something. It looks weird and I love it. All right, tree buds, that is the end of today's video. I love you guys. I will see you guys in the next one and have a beautiful freaking day. All right, let's see if these work. Shut up. I can bat my eyeballs. No, you can't touch that. Those are crystals. Someday. Her name's Ariel, short for Ari. Oh, time to go put on some lip gloss. Bye, guys.